Will somebody please make me an intro? Like, no joke. I really need a new one. And I'm not really good with the intro making process. So I'd greatly appreciate it. And let's get on to the battle, shall we? What's up, guys? Shofu here, and I have a battle against Marvin10 from friendcodes.com. And this was a war battle, I think. Not war battle, tournament battle. So I lead with the Registeel, and then I switch out to Rhyperior to take the fake out. And he's gonna go for the strange low kick, which I've never actually seen, but this set is actually on Smogon, so whatever. Now I'm gonna go for the Stone Edge, predicting him to switch out to something that would resist Earthquake, and he actually survives, which is pretty weird. So I'm just gonna go for another Stone Edge here. Just kidding, I go for Earthquake. Yeah, faked myself out there. And it does actually quite a bit, about 40%. But obviously I have to switch out because he's obviously gonna use Surf. So I'm gonna switch out to Registeel now, just so I can get at my Stealth Rock. Use a Surf, doesn't do very much at all, about 80 damage. And I'm just gonna set up my Stealth Rock as he switches out to a Donphin. And now I'm gonna switch out to my Psycho Pussy Cat Dog to take the Rapid Spin or whatever he wanted to do, but he goes for the Earthquake, and for some reason it's strong enough to kill me. So I'm thinking it's either Adamant Max Attack or Choice Bandit or something like that. And I sent out Venusaur, as Disaster Piece would say. Venusaur. I can't do it. And now I'm just gonna go for the Sleep Powder on the Cresselia, but it misses, which is pretty damn gay because the Psychic actually does quite a bit. Look at that. Luckily the second Sleep Powder won't miss, but that only gives me so much HP to work with, you know what I'm saying? Do you know what I am saying? As Butters would say. So now I'm gonna go for the Swords Dance on the switch, and he switches into his own Venusaur, which is pretty gay. If I was Adamant, I would have been able to kill it with an Earthquake, but as you can see, this Earthquake isn't nearly strong enough to kill it because I'm jolly. It still does quite a lot, but it's just not strong enough in the end. He uses Sludge Bomb, and that's going to be strong enough to take me out. So putting in work here. I sent out Crest just to go for the Psychic and kill the Venusaur because I felt like it. And UU is not the home for Crest. He sends out his own Registeel, and I just go for the Reflect just to see what move he had, either Toxic or Thunder Wave, so I can switch in Rhyperior next turn. Because I did not want to switch in Rhyperior to a Toxic, so it was actually a good move on my part that I scouted out what status move he had. And I switch back to Rhyperior. He sets up Stealth Rock, and I'm just going to go for the sub here. And little does he know I have Substitute, so he goes for the Toxic, which is absolutely perfect. Because now I can get up a Swords Dance and Pseudo Sweep here. And I know either if he has Earthquake or Iron Head, it's not going to be strong enough to take out my sub because of Solid Rock. And his Iron Head does not take out my sub, so I can one-hit KO the Registeel with a +2 Earthquake. Yeah, it's going down, down, baby. Sorry. And now I'm gonna bring in. No, he's gonna bring in Snarf, and this Earthquake, this overpowered fucking Earthquake, is gonna do so much fucking damage to this thing, but it's not gonna kill it, and he barely lives, barely. And I'm just gonna kill him off with another Earthquake, and he actually has leftover, so he's not Choice Banded, but I still think he's Adamant. And I'm just gonna kill him with another Earthquake. And now he's gonna send out Serenity, which I thought was asleep, but I put someone else to sleep now that I remember. So I sent out Registeel, and he uses Recover, which was a very, very good prediction. I guess it wasn't really a prediction. I had to switch out, right? So I'm just going to yeah.
What the fuck?
Well, I didn't expect the explosion to kill the Cresselia, and it doesn't, but it does a good amount of damage to it. So now I'm just going to switch out to Raikou, and I'm going to set up a Calm Mind because he's asleep. And I go for the Calm Mind, and Patrick comes back into the living room, and he's gay because he looks like Sean Garrett. And I use Signal Beam, and that's going to be strong enough to take out the Cresselia. Yeah. So all he has left is a Milotic, which will die to a Thunderbolt. So that was a good game, Marvin. Peace out. Deuces. All that good stuff. And I'm doing it, mom.